Josh Williams here. We're about to do a review on our SPW 864 channel on Pro Wrestling Evo 8. Take it away, Ethan.
He didn't see no matches from the show, but it was a really great show. The first match was John Skyler versus Zach Salvation. I've seen these two wrestle in APW Chester twice. He has two. They had a great cage match and then a pretty fun TV taping match, but this match was pretty good. I gave it 2 3/4. I rate out of 5 stars, but I gave it 2 3/4, which means it was pretty much good. And there was a awesome spot where John Skyler hit a super kick out of nowhere. The monkey flip where he over rotated was really good, and there was a lot of fun spots.
He does that in every match.
Yeah, well, this is still
monkey
cool.
Flip.
Well, this is like his only match that's on DVD.
True. Well, not if you count. Well, no, because he wasn't on the Evil Deeds 2 DVD that I picked up. Because they only had 3 matches on there. Great job, NCW. You don't put the whole show on there. What are you, stupid?
And it was in black and white.
Yeah.
And it was from 2011.
That's the worst cage match I've ever seen, too.
It was an hour of roll-ups.
Yes. Hour roll-ups, bad moves, 20 botches. It's bad. It's just bad. Oscar made the match enjoyable, probably. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Osgard was the only thing. Osgard was the only thing worth watching in that match. But
how you gonna win a heavyweight title in a cage match
with a roll-up?
With 10 guys in there, you're gonna win a heavyweight title
with a roll-up. That's how they ended the feud. This was the biggest. This
1, 2, 3. What?
It won feud of the year for 2011 for NCW, and he won the feud with a roll-up. And 2 weeks later, they were tag teaming.
Yeah.
As faces, they were tag teaming as baby faces.
That was stupid.
Stupid. They won the tag titles like a week after they started teaming.
Norton Lewis is stupid.
Yeah, the company sucks. I'm glad
Great
it's over.
job. Our feud's over. Let's become a tag team out of nowhere.
Okay, but that was a pretty good match. Second match was Cedric Alexander versus Kirby Mack. This was a great match. It started Cedric at the beginning botched, but I don't think it was really. I think the botch actually helped the match because then Kirby went to try to do it, and Kirby actually made fun of it, which I thought was hilarious. And then Kirby went to do it, and Cedric pulled him down, made him land on his back, and then they just went. After that, they started going balls to the walls for
by the
15
way,
minutes.
That post thing that Cedric did on the outside with Kirby, where he slung him into the post.
That was nasty.
He did it at the Liberty Show as well. Billy Brash slung him right into it. I got to see the spot twice. So.
Yeah, he gets his head slung into posts and chairs a lot at Evo.
Yeah, well, at the Liberty Show too, right into the posts.
But
I was about to mark out like a fan, but I was like,
he was the ref, so he couldn't.
So I was like, oh.
It was a 6 spot, but the rest of the match was really good. The finish came where they both kicked out of each other's finishers, and they wrestled for about another 30 seconds, and then Cedric hit a brainbuster, rolled out, hit another brainbuster, rolled out. Kirby went to reverse it. He caught him. Cradle driver, 1, 2, 3. Very good finish. 4 stars. Third best match of the night, in my opinion. Third match, Joey Sylvia versus Caleb Conley. This was a very good match, but not as good as most people said it was.
Anyway.
He's a great wrestler. But him and Joey Sylvia had a fun match. It was just the spots were spaced out, and it went a little bit too long. The top rope brainbuster was really cool. Some of the other spots were really cool. So I gave it 3 1/4. Fourth match, final match of the first round, Jake Manning versus Eric Royal. It was like 6 minutes of really some good spots, but it was just really short. So I'm not gonna rate it. I'm just gonna give it an A.
I've seen Jake Manning.
But it was really fun.
I've seen Jake Manning before, so I haven't seen Eric Royal, so I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he won't be on the next Evo show, I don't think.
That tells you why. Anyway.
Bashing everybody. And he's the ref.
I don't even know who he is, so but when I see him, I can make my judgment.
Okay, then the next match was the first match of the second round. We started off with a bang from last year's rematch from last year's finals of Evo 8. Zach Salvation versus Cedric Alexander.
I saw that match. It was like pretty good from last year.
But this match blows it away, blows it out of the water. Just some really good spots. This was almost my match of the night. I gave it the same rating as the second match on the card, but it was just very good. Lots of good storytelling, lots of drama with the roll-ups. The finish was really good. The kick to the outside where he was sitting on the chair was really hard kicks. That match was just really great. In my opinion, Zack Salvation's best match since being in Evo, because I thought his tag match against the team action with Caleb Conley, I thought was 3 3/4. His match with Marcellus King, I thought was 3 3/4, and then the tag match his match that followed this with Jake Manning, I thought was 3 1/2. Then I thought that the main event of Pro Battlefield Evo, I gave 3 3/4. So I thought this match was 4 stars. I thought it was a very great match. But the second match of the second round was Caleb Conley and Jake Manning. I thought this was a very good match, 3 1/2. Caleb Conley showed why he's one of the best wrestlers in the Carolinas, and this was really good. Lots of good spots. Jake Manning ends up winning with the power driver.
My opinion, the best guy in the Carolinas as a wrestler would be Cedric Alexander, but that's just me.
I think he is too, but I just think Caleb Conley is a great wrestler.
I think he's better than Caleb, but
I do too, but I just think Caleb's a great wrestler. Then man, don't mind my brother, he's being retarded.
Alright.
But then the the Hex Division 5-way elimination. That match was very great. Lots of good spots. Chiva Kid was the man of this match, hitting springboard shooting stars, Canadian Destroyer. Him and Trevor Lee have really good chemistry. I hope they have a singles match down the line.
I like to see Chiva Kid without the mask, see who he is.
He wrestled in Shikara, but he wrestled with the mask at the Burlington show that I was supposed to go to.
I like to see him without the mask because, he might be somebody we've already seen before. We just don't know.
But
he looks short enough to be Rey Mysterio, but he's not, of course. So.
But that was a very great match. I gave it 4 stars. That was my match of the night. I thought all the eliminations were placed good. All the eliminations were good, and I thought I wanted Chivo to win, but Kirby did. But I think it was good for storylines. And then now to the main event. The main event, I ain't gonna lie, was good, but disappointed me mainly because it was short. It only went like 11, 12 minutes. But it was a brawl to the outside, and then they did some good stuff in the ring. But it was still a good match, 3 1/4. Not much to say about it. Then the aftermath with Jake Manning was a good moment. I actually thought he was going to win the tournament, so it surprised me when Zack Salvation won. But that was a very good match. I give this show I rate out of 10. I give this show 8.25 out of 10.
So basically, this show was very good. Not great, very good.
No, I say it's great. 8.25 is great.
9 to 10 is great.
No, that's amazing. Anything from 9 to 10 is amazing. 8 is great. 7 is good. 6 is okay. 5 is bad. 4 is TNA. 3 is
NCW.
2 is Backyard. 1 is...
We've had better shows than NCW. A lot of times.
1 is TNA again. And 0 is
anything
anything that has Vince Russo doing creative.
Yes.
Peace out.
Peace, we are